Hey girls, it's March 9th, 2009. I'm Megan Tonjes, and you're watching Project Life Size. So this week we're collaborating with Women in Hollywood, news and commentary about women in Hollywood from a feminist perspective. It's a blog online. It's run by Melissa Silverstein. You guys should definitely go check it out. I will link you here. Click it, go, have fun. Our challenge for this week, or topic, is to talk about our favorite women filmmakers. I'm completely ashamed to say that when I initially got this topic, I could not think of any female directors. In reality, I really couldn't think of many directors in general, because I don't pay attention to directors. I'm really bad at that kind of stuff and names. I just know movies that I like. The only female director that I could initially think of, Catherine Hardwicke, who directed Twilight, because I've seen that movie so many times. Some of you guys know her. She directed 13 and Lords of Dogtown and I think The Nativity Story. I wouldn't say that any of those movies really rank in my top 5. The inconsistency that I see between having a female director directing Twilight and the movie Twilight is Twilight to me is so anti-feminist. The book, and I mean, I feel so horrible because I've read the books. And I've enjoyed the books, and by enjoy I mean they're just something to read during the summer and you read them fast. And I've mentioned it before that Twilight is just sets women back because you have a main character who many people agree is kind of a Mary Sue. Okay, any girl can really place herself into Bella's, because Bella really doesn't have a personality. The book itself, to me, completely against everything that I believe in, because you have a main character who's willing to give up everything in her life. Her family, her friends, pretty much her self-respect for a hot guy that she's known for about a week. Love it. And a character that starts out seemingly strong and then slowly falls down this hill and becomes a weak female that needs to be saved. All I have to say, Edward talks about leaving her and she's like, you can't leave me. You can't, don't say those things to me. Don't say those things to me. I can't. I'm sorry, I'm trying to reenact Kristen Stewart, but it's not okay. It kind of makes me hurt a little bit in my ovaries. So then I sat down and I really started to think of other female directors that I really enjoy. Penny Marshall and Sofia Coppola, and I thought of who I wanted to talk about. Her name is Jennifer Elster. I was obsessed with a little show called Queer as Folk. And on Queer as Folk, there's an actor named Gail Harold, who at one point I did have a serious crush on. So I did what every fangirl does. I went out and I rented all the movies that he's in. But I came across this movie called Particles of Truth. I ended up buying it. It was made in 2003 as an independent film, and it was directed and written, I believe, and stars Jennifer Elster. So immediately I was really inspired by the fact that she takes on all these different roles. It's about a girl who comes from a broken household. She comes in contact with Gail Harold's character, who is an obsessive compulsive germaphobe. And so you have these two people who are seemingly broken and kind of come together, and just the realizations that, especially her being the main character, that she has about relationships and love and connecting with people. The cinematography wasn't as shiny and pretty as maybe Twilight or some of these other movies that you see in mainstream, but I liked the grittiness of it. I thought everyone did a really great job in it. I thought her especially, she really stood out. The fact that she directed it inspires me. I guess I just don't watch, I don't know, lately I feel like I've been watching a lot of TV, I've been watching a lot of movies. I've been very into, obviously, YouTube and the female vloggers that we have here. The people that are, in a sense, writing and directing and starring in all these little mini shows, just talking about their lives. I find that really interesting. So I could name you probably 10 off the top of my head of women vloggers who I find really inspiring. And I think that's interesting to me because I feel as if YouTube, and especially vlogging and this whole revolution of anyone can make a video, anyone can put it on the internet, it's interesting because you come in contact and you get to see some pretty strong female characters. I think that Project Life Size hopefully is a part of that, at least giving a voice to women and kind of showing you the world through our eyes, especially using the media or the new media to do it. Can't wait to see what the rest of you girls choose and who you talk about in your videos this week, and I will see you soon, kids.